Every strong man you admire once sat alone in silence. No applause, no validation, no one to tell him he's doing okay. Just the sound of his own breathing and the war in his head. That's where strength is born, in silence, in darkness, in the space where no one sees you grind, cry, or heal. You see, the world teaches you to run from loneliness, to fill it with people, distractions, and noise. But warriors don't run. They face it. They become it. When you learn to sit with your pain, you discover your power. When you stop needing noise, you find your peace. And when you find peace in solitude, no one can ever take it from you again. So don't fear being alone. Use it. Let the silence rebuild you. Let the emptiness clean your soul. Because being alone is not a curse. It's your classroom. It's where boys become men, where pain becomes purpose, and where the weak version of you finally dies, so the strong one can rise. Be alone. Be still. Be dangerous. Most people can't sit in silence because they're terrified of what they'll hear inside their own minds. They escape through screens, noise, crowds, anything to avoid themselves. But the truth? Happiness starts when you stop running from you. When was the last time you looked in the mirror and felt peace? When was the last time you said, "I'm proud of who I am even when I'm alone"? You don't need others to complete you. You need to complete yourself. Read. Think. Reflect. Take yourself on walks. Talk to yourself like you'd talk to someone you love. You see, peace isn't found in people. It's found in presence. And if your presence feels heavy, it's not loneliness, it's your soul asking for attention. When you start enjoying your own company, the world starts to feel lighter. You no longer beg to be seen. You no longer chase validation. You begin to radiate peace, and that attracts people who value you, not use you. So stop fearing alone time. Start mastering it. Because a man who's comfortable with his own silence is unstoppable in any storm. Those nights where you feel broken, that's the universe tearing down what no longer serves you. Every heartbreak, every silence, every goodbye, it's shaping you. It's chiseling your soul into something powerful. The rebuilding phase is lonely because greatness demands separation. Lions don't heal in crowds. They retreat, they rest, they rise. When the world forgets you good, that's your sign to remember yourself. When nobody texts you perfect, that's your cue to talk to your dreams again. Don't rush this season. Use it. Journal your thoughts. Train your body. Sharpen your mind. You are laying the foundation for a version of you that the world isn't ready for yet. Pain is not your enemy. It's your sculptor. Solitude is not a void. It's your workshop. You're not lonely. You're being rebuilt for something bigger, stronger, purer. So embrace the rebuilding. Let the silence hammer your weaknesses into strength. Let your loneliness carve out wisdom. Because when this phase ends, you won't be who you were. You'll be unbreakable. That's the shift. The moment when your loneliness transforms into clarity. You realize happiness was never in others. It was always in you. You stop needing people to understand you. You stop explaining your peace. You stop begging for love from those who never learned how to give it. You become focused, grounded, silent. You learn to pour energy into your body, your goals, your growth. The gym becomes your temple. The silence becomes your therapist. And the grind becomes your freedom. This is when your energy changes and people start noticing. Not because you tried harder, but because you finally let go. And that's when everything shifts. Peace replaces chaos. Discipline replaces distraction. And self-respect replaces self-doubt. You realize you don't need more people. You just need more purpose, so stop chasing. Start building. Because once you find happiness alone, you'll never be controlled by loneliness again. It's not loud. It's not glamorous. It's quiet, still, powerful. It's the peace of a man who's faced every demon inside him and didn't run. You've been through storms that would have drowned others. You've fought wars no one will ever see. And yet here you are, breathing, standing, evolving. That's strength. That's victory. Being happy alone doesn't mean you've given up on love or connection. It means you've built a foundation so solid that no one can shake it again. You know who you are. You know what you stand for. And you're no longer afraid of the silence because the silence is home. So walk alone like a king who owns his kingdom. Smile at the storms that once broke you. And remember, happiness isn't found in crowds. It's forged in solitude, mastered in silence, and carried like armor into the world. You are no longer lonely. You are whole. You are peace. You are power. Be the warrior who found joy in being alone and turned it into his greatest strength.